All right, we got Alabama basketball at Auburn. At home against Auburn, 1 versus 2. This is the biggest game of the year. There's no other game that's going to be bigger than this game. I'm so excited. I got Alabama winning. Wanted to recap the games this past weekend. Bama beats Georgia at home, 90-69. Absolutely crushes Georgia. Did what they were supposed to do. Georgia's not a bad basketball team, but again, Sears leading the way. Sears is really getting back into the groove of things, and I love seeing that. This benching, I think, was maybe the best thing, like I talked about last week, to ever happen to him. But Holloway is really starting to find his own. Still coming off the bench, had 10 points, but very efficient. Sherrill had 12 points. Youngblood 10, Grant Nelson 16. I've said from the start, their best players play, they're going to dominate. And that's what's continuing to happen for Bama. They put up a 90-piece. How could you follow a 90-piece and a 21-point victory? Oh, hang 100 on Texas at Texas, and that's exactly what they did. 108 points chance they scored? 103? 103 points. Unbelievable outing by Alabama. Stevenson has 22. Again, it's a different guy every night. But I will say, to me, going to Arkansas and going to Texas and winning both those games back-to-back were games that said, hey, we're ready for Auburn, but we're not looking ahead. They win both those games. Arkansas kind of came back down the stretch. Bama started out completely hot in that game, and you saw Arkansas try to claw back in, but Bama, again, held it down. Another big win. So 3 wins in a row that we had a chance to discuss since the last time we've had the podcast. But I will say this, they're not favored in this game at home, and I don't understand why. I think they match up really well with Auburn. I think Sears is the best guard on the floor. I think Nelson can guard Broome. I think Diabate can guard Broome. I think they got a great chance of winning this game. But again, the first game between number 1 and number 2 since 2008 Tennessee-Memphis. The coaching battle, Oates versus Pearl. This has become two of the top 5 coaches in the nation. I'm interested to see the strategy on this and how they're going to play. This game's always a very rough game. A lot of free throws, a lot of fouls. Will the refs call it ticky-tack? I want to see them let them play, but I want everybody to really pay attention to the skill set in this game. There's going to be a lot of skill. I think maybe more skill than there's ever been in an Auburn-Alabama basketball game. And that's why they're number 1 and number 2. But they're going to be able to shoot the basketball. They're going to get up and down the floor. I expect them to both be over 90 points. I think this is going to be a shootout. And I think that it's going to be one of the best games we've ever seen. I'm excited for Chance to wear the Auburn shirt next week. And I'm excited for Alabama to eventually be number 1 in the polls after they beat Auburn here on Tide and Tigers.